Is it recording? Yeah. Okay. Hello, Internet. Welcome to the DNA Sports Recap. That's not how we start this.
No, it's not.
All right, let's try that again. Hello, Internet. Thank you for joining the show. My name is Darren. This is AJ, and this is the DNA Sports Recap. That's better.
That was much better.
How's it going, AJ?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Had a super good week. How about you?
I'm doing well, Lots of stuff happened on this over the weekend here. Not over just the weekend, but the week in sports in general.
It's been crazy.
So much to talk about.
Can't wait to tell you guys. It's going to be
so
awesome.
much to talk about. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and quickly talk about the number one question we get on every video that we talk about. Is going to be, what are you sipping on? Today we're sipping on Redbreast 15. This is a single pot still Irish whiskey. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely delicious.
Yeah?
Absolutely delicious.
Yeah. Well, cheers.
Little dry to start. Love it.
Absolutely. All right, and again, folks, feel free to let us know what you're sipping on when you watch this in the comments down below. Best time to talk sports is when you're drinking with your buddies. So
Heck yeah.
Go ahead and throw it down in the comments down below and let us know what you're sipping on. Why don't you tell them about the YouTube stuff?
Make sure you all do all the YouTube stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Any of your guys' help and support, we appreciate it. We love drinking whiskey and doing podcasts.
That's right. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Yep. Let's talk sports, man.
Let's do it. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with the NFL.
Yeah, absolutely.
The NFL free agency starts on March 15th.
March 15th, yep.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that have already happened, which is interesting to me in the first place that this actually could happen. But let's start with Derek Carr. Can you tell us what's going on with Derek Carr?
Yeah, so Derek Carr is rumored to have agreed to a deal with the New Orleans Saints.
Okay.
He was cut by the Raiders ahead of the February 15th deadline.
Okay.
So he's eligible to be picked up by somebody. I don't know, man. I don't know if Derek Carr is the best path forward for the Saints or not. It's definitely he's got that monster contract. He just signed a deal worth like $150 million.
Right.
So, the dude's going to make some money over the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the next franchise quarterback for the Saints? Yes, he's going to be, most likely. Do I think he's going to lead the Saints to any kind of success like they saw with a previous quarterback in Drew Brees?
Yeah. He's not the next coming of Drew Brees.
He's not the next coming of Drew Brees.
Definitely not.
My opinion is why wouldn't the Saints move someone like Taysom Hill, into that position? You're already paying him big bucks. He's just sitting on the roster as a backup, running your Wildcat packages.
Yeah.
Kind of like we talked about before. Like that's a high-paid guy to just be sitting on the bench making backup money. So.
Yeah, making backup money, man. It's great. Best job in professional sports is a
seriously
professional backup quarterback.
Professional role player.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, again, I think you're spot on with that. I'm not sure I understand the Derek Carr signing. I know that the Jets told Derek Carr that if he were to sign with them, he would be first ballot Hall of Famer. That was their pitch for him.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I'm guessing what the Jets think if they slot any experienced, decent quarterback in with what they've got going on right now. They're very much win now mode. So I think with a seasoned quarterback, they would be ready to go. And I think Derek Carr just basically fails that spot.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. He's not. I just don't think he's polished enough. If the Jets were trying to bring up a quarterback and get some more reps for him or something, they've already got they've already got a couple guys like that in Zach Wilson and
Yep. Yeah.
So
yeah, I think yeah. So I don't know what the Saints are doing with that pick. I don't know really, not with that pick, but with
I'm
that
sorry, Saints
choice.
fans.
Yeah, I don't really know what that. Maybe we're missing something. Maybe this will be something we get wrong. But
and if you are a Saints fan and you're listening, I want to see your comments below on how you feel about the Saints picking up Derek Carr.
Yeah, let us know how wrong we are and hold on to that hope.
Yes, absolutely. So there was another big move.
What was that?
Lamar Jackson, man.
Yeah. Okay. So Lamar Jackson. So what happened there?
So Lamar Jackson gets franchise tagged by the
Okay.
Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah. So explain this to me. With the franchise tag that they have, it's similar to restricted free agency in the NBA, but still not anything like it. So kind of
Right.
break that down.
Yeah,
for us.
yeah. So a franchise tag in the NFL allows a player, pretty much the team can tag a player saying he's the future of our franchise.
Uh-huh.
He's making his current salary. Any teams are able to offer him money, and that since that player's been franchise tagged, you're allowed to match that offer or compensate with 2 first-round picks.
Okay. So basically, if anybody tries to sign Lamar Jackson, they have to give up 2 first-round picks.
Yeah. So
Like,
if they
why would anybody do that? I don't understand. Like, I guess if it's a talented enough player, it'd be worth it if you know that you're just like, yeah, 2 first-round picks, here you go. But I just don't understand. Like, that wouldn't make any sense. In the NBA, that wouldn't make any sense at all.
No.
2 first-round draft picks are highly valued in the NBA. So, I mean, you do have to give draft compensation if you. That's actually not in base. That's actually in baseball, where if a free agent leaves, the team that signs them has to give up a draft pick to the team that they lost.
I didn't know that.
So, that actually makes more sense to me than this.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. But anyway, all right. So, what do you think? Would you like to move? Do you like the move? Do you not like the move?
For the Ravens, I think Lamar Jackson is an excellent football player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I think he's still a little bit overlooked for the production that he brings. He's come a long way in his passing. Obviously, he's a very mobile quarterback. I think the Ravens are willing to kind of roll the dice. You know, they've got Tyler Huntley. Shout out to the Utes. Obviously, Tyler Huntley played at the University of Utah.
Absolutely.
Go Utes. I think they're willing to roll the dice. You know what I mean? I think they say if somebody's willing to match, if somebody's willing to give him big money that they're not willing to match, they're willing to take the 2 picks and move Tyler Huntley into the starting role.
Here's the issue that I have with Lamar Jackson and quarterbacks like him. If you're not a perennial playoff team and you can't get your team to a Super Bowl or even a conference title game
Yeah.
while you're on your rookie contract,
Is it worth it?
then they're not worth giving the money to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you're not Patrick Mahomes.
Exactly. Patrick Mahomes is a good example.
Yeah.
If you don't see if you're getting to the conference title game, and you're just a few pieces short, then yeah. But I would not pay a quarterback that falls short, only has 1 playoff appearance in. I think he has 1 playoff win in his tenure so far with the Baltimore Ravens. Just 1.
Yeah.
He's on his rookie deal. They're going to have to pay him, and when they pay him, who are they going to have to give up? What concessions are they going to have to give in order to pay him that money?
Yeah. And the Ravens they're kind of on that brink of greatness. You know what I mean? Where they could potentially take it there. Is Lamar Jackson the issue? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think if you're the Ravens, I think you keep Lamar Jackson at all costs.
If a player doesn't get you there, at least close on their rookie deal,
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to progress that much down the road to really make a difference.
Yeah.
Anyway, who else is worth talking about in NFL free agency right now? What's going on with Aaron Rodgers? Let's talk Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. He's in discussions, which I'm not sure how free agency works in the NFL, because in the NBA you can't talk at all.
Yeah, you can't.
But he's talking with the Jets.
Reports are
He's
Sources
talking with
say.
the Jets.
Are you part of Aaron Rodgers' inner circle?
I am not, and but also, I mean, the big thing is the offensive coordinator from the Packers just moved over to the Jets. Obviously, that's going to have a huge.
Yeah, he's spoken very highly on him in the past.
Yeah, for sure.
So outside of free agency, there's a little bit of NFL news that came out. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with a quarterback you just mentioned, Patrick Mahomes.
Absolutely.
Probably not familiar with is his family.
Nope.
So now, this is not going to be about his wife, because his wife does kind of get on social media, and while she's supporting him and what he's doing, a lot of people find her kind of annoying, like spraying champagne on fans and stuff like that, and shouting on her Instagram, saying everybody down it. That's neither here nor there. I think supporting your husband and what he's doing is always a nice thing to do. So
Especially when you were that guy
yeah,
for that franchise.
high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
It's just I people who get a problem with his wife, I'm just like, dude, just let it go.
Also, they're still really young.
Jackson Mahomes. I don't know how much you've heard about this.
Tell me, man. Let's hear it.
So Jackson Mahomes is a brother of Patrick Mahomes. He was a quite well-touted, I believe, D3 basketball talent. He's about, I think he's 6'7", 6'8", somewhere around that, 6'7".
Pretty big dude, yeah.
Yeah, so he's a decent guy. But right after, Patrick Mahomes took off, he basically just walked away from basketball and said, I'm just going to try and make a name for myself.
Got the coattails to ride on, man.
Exactly,
Last
riding
name's
coattails.
Mahomes.
Last name's Mahomes. He did, he kind of rubs a lot of people the wrong way because he was trying to be famous for being famous, doing all these little TikTok dances
Famous for having
and
a
stuff.
famous brother.
Yeah, and no offense to anybody who likes to dance on TikTok, I would never, question that. But when you're bad at it, that's when I kind of draw the line.
Yeah. Being bad at TikTok dancing is a whole different thing.
Yeah. So the issue that we have here now is that I mentioned to him actually in our Super Bowl video. I don't know if you remember. I mentioned him dancing in the background, right? Doing a little TikTok dance in the back of Patrick Mahomes.
Tell me more.
Television interview.
Yeah.
Well, apparently this is much before that, the season before that. So it's obviously that Patrick probably had a come to Jesus moment where he told him to settle down a little bit during the season. But apparently last season he did a TikTok dance on the memorial of a retired number of an NFL player and just pissed everybody off.
Yeah.
So anyway, even with all that, there's new things that have come to light. He's now has something a little bit more aggressive. Apparently he is now assaulted a manager of a nightclub. It's actually a video of it, actually wrapping his hands around a woman's neck and forcibly kissing her. So, yeah. So
shame on you.
Yeah. Like you went from just being an annoying kid who was trying to ride on his brother's coattails to just straight up being a dirtbag. So.
He has the name Mahomes. You know what I mean? And I don't think it does anything to Patrick Mahomes' legacy, but people are still going to mention.
He's going to be.
Remember when your brother did that?
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to answer questions about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's going to have to talk about it, and that's unfortunate. You don't want somebody who's coming off of a Super Bowl victory, the face of the NFL, having to answer questions about why your brother sexually assaulted somebody.
Yeah.
That's just not something you want to have to do.
Especially when you're that caliber of player, man.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
It's the epitome of come on, bro. It's
exactly.
like the epitome of that.
Yep.
So, anyway, folks, again, that brings us to the end of this episode. Really appreciate you guys joining us.
If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, share, subscribe.
Be sure to comment down below if you what you think on our takes this week. Again, everything from the whiskey we drank to our takes on NFL free agency, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, we want your comments.
Yeah, ironically, we have more comments about baseball talk than we have anything else.
Yeah.
But once again, folks, we appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Please leave a comment down below if there's anything you'd like us to address that we haven't covered on the show. We really look forward to hearing and getting your feedback from that. And we'll see you next week. You can say bye. Okay. He just loves it.
I just love it.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Hashtag not sponsored.
I'm loving it. Sorry.